Hey guys, it's Sarah Molnar, your Team Beachbody coach and NCCPT personal trainer. Today I want to talk about sugar. Sugar is something that, I should get out a teaspoon. When you see it listed on your food ingredients, look at the back, turn it around. I always say, turn around, anytime you see food, so you can just, I know that was bad, I know. So, when you see 4 grams of sugar on your nutrition label on the food that you're eating, that's 1 teaspoon. Right there. 1 teaspoon. 4 grams, 1 teaspoon. So if you look at something and you see it has like those yogurts that I tell you not to eat, even though you think they're healthy, the fruit flavored ones often have a ton of added sugar, which I don't understand. Just add the fruit and don't add the sugar. I don't know why companies have to do this, but when they do add the fruit, they also add sugar to it. So some of them are 20 grams of sugar. Turn it around, turn around. We're gonna have this theme. So that's 5 of these. 5 teaspoons of sugar in that little bit of yogurt that you think is so good for you. So the best thing to do is obviously buy a plain yogurt. I know the Greek yogurt, it's a thicker consistency. We actually use Greek yogurt as a sour cream in my house. So tonight we're having tacos, Taco Tuesday. And we use it on our chili. So it does have a consistency, but if you add, like my favorite is I take it with apple and then I'll add some almond butter. Again, 1 to 2 teaspoons of almond butter because that's very high in calories and fat. Even though it's a good fat and it's good calories, it can become a lot of calories if you don't. So measure. These are the best tools in your kitchen. So sugar. We really don't use a lot of sugar. I put my husband on a challenge about... Well, it was over the summer, so that seems like, I don't know, 4 years ago in Buffalo. So over the summer, I told him that we need to eliminate your sugar because he would have 2 to 3 cups of coffee a day. So I broke it down to, say he's using 1 teaspoon of sugar. If that's 3 cups of coffee a day, that's 3 teaspoons of sugar. Times 7 for the week is 21 teaspoons of sugar. Times 4 for the month, this is like my son's 5th grade math, 84. Right? 84 teaspoons of sugar in a month? That's crazy. And if you multiply 84 times 15, I'm not going to do that. You can see how many calories that is in a month. So I told him, I said, listen, just add your whole milk. Just for a month. Just do it. You probably won't drink as much coffee because you're not getting that sweetness, just like those creamers I tell you not to drink. I'm such a party pooper. But it's about learning and it's about growing and it's about using the tools that I'm giving you so you have success. So we don't put sugar in our coffee anymore. It's fantastic. So we really, I bake, but I try not to bake with a lot of sugar. Try this one next time. Next time you make chocolate chip cookies, have half or have the sugar. I think I need coffee right now. Take the white sugar that they're telling you to use and use this. This is called evaporated cane juice. It's not juice, it's sugar. It's right in the regular grocery store. It is organic. I want to say this, it's 3 pounds. I want to say it's like $2.99, something like that. But again, we don't use a lot of sugar in this house. So this is a more pure form of sugar and it tells you everything on the back of why it is. So we use this type of sugar if we're baking, but when you make chocolate chip cookies and it calls for white sugar, I think it calls for 3/4 cup, the classic. I do a little less than half a cup of that, and then when it calls for brown sugar, you could use something called sucanat. I think that's what it's called, how you pronounce it. S-U-C-A-N-U-T, S-U-C-A, whatever. So you could use something like that. If you are using brown sugar, just have it because you're adding the chocolate chips to it, so it's sweet enough. And the chocolate chips, look for, I know, Ghirardelli, however, I'm really having trouble today with these words. They have a 60% cacao chocolate chips right in the grocery store. All that means is there's less sugar in them and it's a higher concentration of chocolate, which is what you want. You want the darker chocolate. You really want to aim for 60 to 85% chocolate when you're eating it because of the antioxidants in it and not that it's jacked full of sugar. So when you make chocolate chip cookies, try it. You're not even going to notice it, I promise, because I did it to my kids. I did try adding chi-chi beans one time. I got a recipe for that. That didn't go over too well, so don't do that. Another thing, honey. This is organic raw honey. It's the purest form of honey that you can get. I actually got this, I think, my Target has it. Any grocery store has this. There is something, you can get honey at a farmer's market, which I recommend if you have allergies, because the bees, the local bees, when they make the honey, it's all, you know, the pollen, everything. When you eat the local honey, it's actually better for your allergies, because those are the honey, those are the bees that are making the honey that are using all the pollen and everything like that. So it actually helps with allergies. So that's another thing. So let's talk about syrup, however you say it. Those Log Cabin, Mrs. Butterworth, all those syrups are not actually syrup. It's actually either corn syrup or high fructose corn syrup. And it's funny because I was at the store and I saw, I think it's Log Cabin had no high fructose corn syrup. I'm like, I picked it up, the first ingredient, it's corn syrup. It's just not high. Buy pure maple syrup. There is nothing like it. You shouldn't be dousing this, you know, every single day. My son does get this in his oatmeal every day, but here's a tip. Put it in a Pyrex glass measuring cup, put a little bit in, nuke it, it goes further. So like if you are making pancakes, which I have an awesome pancake recipe I'm gonna be giving you that tastes like French toast, put a little bit of pure maple syrup on it. So these are things that you can do to substitute, but you really wanna try and take that product, I won't sing again, and turn it around and read the nutrition label. Read the sugar. Read the ingredients. Make sure what you're putting in your body is something that you know you're putting in your body. So any questions, let me know. Have a happy, healthy day.